PHTLS, Pre-Hospital Trauma Life Support 6th edition. And that is the Bible that the SF medics and the Air Force medics and all those guys, that's what they refer to right there. When it comes to what should we do and how should we do it, it's in that book right there. Okay? When I roll up on you, if you've got a bullet through your aorta, I love you, bro, but I can't stop you from dying. I'm sorry. But the things that will, A, make you die, but you can save the preventable injuries are arterial bleeding from the extremities. The next one, choking or a blocked airway. Everybody's got to have oxygen, right? We all love oxygen. And the last one, now this is, it's a big word, tension pneumothorax. That is a big word for air building up in your chest and making you die. You're driving down the street and some jackhole is texting and smashes into you, and you have a broken rib cage, and a broken rib snaps and pushes into your lung. Now you have a hole in your right lung. Okay? There's no hole on the outside. There's a hole on the inside. And what happens is every time you take a breath, air goes in and out of the good lung, it goes into the damaged lung, and it starts filling up what they call the pleural space. That if we can teach our troops to address the big three, we can save like 70% of the battlefield casualties, the survival battlefield casualties. You know, a dude, his head is laying over there and his torso is over here. He's out. But otherwise, you know, we can save him. Jared and I have a good friend. His name's Colonel Tim, and Colonel Tim is missing both his legs from the knees down. But he's walking around today on bionic legs because the dudes in the Humvee with him took tourniquet A and tourniquet B and shut all that blood off and stopped him from dying. And he had a double femoral bleed. So if I were going to put this tourniquet on Mark's arm, I would take it all the way up here. Now why is that? Because when you have a major joint area, such as right up here by the shoulder in the armpit, or right in here in Mark's crotch, what you have, that's where the artery is actually closer to the surface of the muscle. But if you're dealing with a person that has a bunch of gear and stuff around their legs, arms, whatever, you got to get that stuff out of there. Because all you want is tourniquet down onto the body, all right? I'll take as much slack out of it as I can before I start turning it. Now I got the slack out and I start turning. Now when you're working with your friends, keep in mind that your friends are going to be doing this to you. So if you punish your friend, when it's your turn, you're probably going to get punished too. But what we do for training is we turn it down. You getting the feeling there?
Yeah.
Ah!
It's really tight.
Bam. All right, we secure it. The rule of thumb for instructors is when I come around and check it, if I can slip my fingers up underneath there all the way, it ain't tight enough. All right. Now, in the real world, how do we know that the tourniquet is working?
It stops.
Because the bright red blood stops flowing out. Dude, you all right? Dude, you all right? He's like, I got blown up, I got blown up. And I sweep his leg, I'm like, whoa, there's a lot of blood there. But I don't have this in my hand when I run up. It's somewhere. It's in a kit, it's in a bag. But I don't want him to keep pumping out blood, right? So what can I do? I will apply what we call a stopgap, which might be this right here. Or, depending on my mood, it might be this right here. What am I doing? I'm applying heavy direct pressure to the artery, which gives me time to get this out, slip it up over his leg, and then secure it. Make sure that you secure the windlass, because if you don't secure the windlass, what will happen? Your pretty little tourniquet will go, and it'll come undone.
I like the fact that we did a lot of hands-on repetition over and over and over, hands-on scenarios throughout the thing. You don't, I've been through a lot of medical courses, and you get a lot of theory, and then you may get once with the dummy.
Right.
And you're done.
My leg! My leg! Help! My leg!
I got you. Lay down, sir.
My leg!
I'm here to help you. It's squirting blood.
Sir, squirting blood, sir. What is that? It's squirting blood. What are you going to do?
My leg! Help me! Help!
I got you, sir.
My leg! My leg!
Sir? Sir? Okay, blood stop.
I liked how you guys really did the realistic part of the training. Basically, just how you guys switched it up, not doing the same thing over and over.
Hey, I follow fingers. I follow fingers. What are you doing? Talk to me. Keep looking. Get a hole. What is that? Another hole. Sir, calm down. Stop moving, sir. Sir, stop moving or I'll make you stop moving.
Show us where you set the sight. Set the sight. Set the sight in your hand.
There you go with the catheters. Use your pinky, two fingers, good.
Stop. Stop.
You're hurting.
Ah.
It's okay.
Oh, no.
Pack, let's go.
I actually like how you separated everybody and had us go into a separate room. A lot of times when everybody's watching, it's not quite as realistic, but when you're in there and you got all of this other outside noise going on, you get that tunnel vision and you actually get into having the blood spray and all of that.
Right.
I think that makes a big difference on people actually getting into the moment and taking the training more seriously.